Hello, everybody out there in YouTube land, and welcome to DC Fans United. So today I'm doing a double shot review. I'm taking a look at Convergence Suicide Squad number 1 and 2. So Convergence had a 0 issue and then 8 main issues. And then in addition to that, which I think is kind of cool, it had a whole bunch of tie-ins. So it actually had 40 two-shot tie-in comics. So I've got a fair amount of them, and I've been doing reviews of them. So you can check out my Wonder Woman Convergence reviews and my last one on the Titans. So this time I'm looking at the Suicide Squad. So the kind of interesting thing with these is they're two shots and then they just wrap up. That's the whole story. So I thought that was kind of cool. So if you don't know, the premise with Convergence, especially with these, is just that Brainiac captured a bunch of cities from throughout the DC universe and from different points in the timeline and put all the cities in one place, and then this other entity that's working, well, it's like the planet, but in any case, this other being called Telos, I think is how it's pronounced, decided to have all of the cities fight each other. So it's basically a death match. The city that wins lives, and the city that loses is destroyed. All right. So it's a pretty neat premise, and we've seen a lot of matchups so far. So they always have this kind of thing at the beginning to give you an idea of what you're in for. So this time it's the pre-Zero Hour Metropolis versus Metropolis from Kingdom Come. So you're like, okay, the Suicide Squad against Kingdom Come. I think Kingdom Come's going to win. But they really do boost the Suicide Squad in this to make them stronger. So the first page is full page, splash page. And one thing, oh yeah, I didn't say who worked on it. Terry, I forget who's who, but there's Terry and Mandrake. I'm pretty sure Mandrake did the art and Terry's the writer. Oh, and it says it all right here too. So yeah, I was right. So the writer is Frank Terry, the artist is Tom Mandrake, and another Mandrake did the colors. Sorry, my phone kind of keeps going out of focus on details. But in any case, there's a full page, splash page, and that's Amanda Waller there. So that's a bit of a flashback. And this is also where they're fighting. And you can see Green Lantern there is injured. And Amanda Waller's on the ground, and then someone pulls out a gun and shoots. And then it says 48 hours earlier. So what's going on here is Toyman is meeting with a couple mobster guys, and the dome is down over Metropolis right now. So while the dome is down, anyone who had superpowers isn't able to use them. So Toyman here is going to pay these guys to kill Superman and any of the other super people they can. Well, you know, like Supergirl, anyone who wears the S. He wants them to be killed, and he'll pay $1 million for them to do it. And since they don't have powers, now is the perfect time. So, while they're talking, and see, he shows them the $1 million. While they're talking, the dome, it always does this in every issue. There's a rumbling, and then you can see all of the other cities on the dome there, and then you get the announcement. It says, "Citizens of my world," and then the dome comes down. And so Atomic Skull was there in the restaurant, and as the dome comes down, he gets his powers back. So, since they probably can't kill Superman, they just shoot Toyman and take his money. So I thought that was pretty insane. But these are like one and done things. They're really standalone, so all kinds of crazy stuff happens in them. In the Wonder Woman one, Steve Trevor died. So then we see Amanda Waller, and she's got Oracle working for her, which I didn't know was actually like a thing. Oracle worked with Task Force X for a while. So they're basically just trying to figure out what's going on, and she's actually trying to communicate with the other cities, which I thought was really smart. I don't remember them doing that much in any of the other tie-ins. So Amanda Waller's talking to General Lane about the dome coming down. He tells her he has a mission for her. So they know they're up against the Kingdom Come universe, and he wants her to take out their Green Lantern, as well as leading the attack. So then we get this splash page. It's pretty cool. The art on this book, I don't want to be overly harsh, and this is one of the better panels of it, but sometimes it was a little lacking, and considering how like epic and dynamic this story is and the things involved, I felt like it could have been a little better. But this particular panel's not bad. I think it's just hard because this is supposed to be the Kingdom Come universe, and I'm used to seeing it being drawn by Alex Ross. But in any case, they talk about them a little bit, what they're up against there. And here's a big ad for this event, actually, Kingdom Come. This is what the Telos guy looks like. And see, they always have that, all of the other universes. So like there's the Watchmen universe and others, all of them. So in any case, let's see, this is Green Lantern, so it's the Alan Scott version. And they've got Power Girl, Hawk Girl, it looks like Ray, I assume that's the Ray. So they start talking about who's on their team. They have Star Sapphire with them, so that's really a good thing since they're going to be fighting a Green Lantern. And she's kind of going to be policing the Suicide Squad. So now they're looking at who's actually on the squad, aside from Amanda Waller and Carol. I forget what her last name is. Some Star Sapphire fans are going to roast me for that. But, yeah. She's on the team, and Amanda Waller, and then they have all these guys. So there's Bane. So they're starting off with some heavy hitters. They've got Bane, Black Manta, and Deathstroke. And then she's also got her like regular team: Deadshot, Poison Ivy, Count Vertigo, Bronze Tiger, and Captain Boomerang. And Deadshot's all mad and shoots at the mostly bulletproof glass. And then I guess it's bulletproof. It didn't break, but still shattered. And then their main one there, they have Cyborg Superman too. So it's starting to look more plausible that they could fight the Kingdom Come Justice League, but it's still going to be tough. So then Oracle, this is how it's going to end. This issue is talking to someone on the computer, and turns out it's Lex Luthor from the Kingdom Come universe. So now it looks like they really have a chance. They've got Lex Luthor from Kingdom Come on their side, and he's essentially going to betray his universe because basically he's a bad guy. It was the only explanation they really gave. And to top it off, he has Sinestro's ring, so that should help a lot. And then there's a little backstory thing, which a lot of these issues have, I find to be really helpful. They tell you about the really old comics, the Suicide Squad and their origins and stuff, and like here it shows Oracle working for Amanda Waller and everything, so it's pretty cool. Alright, so that's issue 1. And then issue 2, we pick up with that. So it picks up right where the last one ended, essentially, although it does a little flashback thing again to Amanda Waller shooting. And then there's a really great big splash page. It shows the Kingdom Come guys on one side and the Suicide Squad on the other side. And it's like I was saying, it's good enough, and it's certainly not bad, but man, that could have been so epic if it was just a little bit better. So now we're back in the present. So Deadshot and Deathstroke are fighting over who's going to be the team leader, and Amanda Waller comes in and is like, it doesn't matter, I'm the one who's really in charge. And they have to go along with that, and she's like, thought so, walks away. It's classic Amanda Waller, so that's good. And I have these. I'll review these sometime. It's the Red Sun universe, and they're fighting, I forget who. So that's pretty good. It's like a regular Justice League versus the Red Sun crew. So there's Cyborg Superman, and they're talking about how creepy he is because he just stands there all the time and doesn't do anything. So they're flying to their destination, and they have this yellow spaceship that Luthor, made with his will because he has a Sinestro's ring. They don't ever say why, but he uses his yellow ship and crashes into the green. Oh yeah, I never explained that. Green Lantern has like a space station he's made. So yeah, they just crash into it, and Luthor's like, "That's why you use a yellow spaceship." And the whole Suicide Squad runs in. No, it's not bad. Certainly not bad. So Black Manta takes out their Aquaman. Deadshot's fighting their Batman. Deathstroke saves him from an arrow. It's pretty good. It's just a lot of action. And they're fighting for a bit. It's kind of cool. Like there's Alloy. Oh, Alloy and Robot Man get captured by Cyborg Superman, and he's controlling them. So then he uses the information he got, I guess, is what he says, from Alloy to disable the chip that's controlling him, or, Amanda Waller can use to kill him. So now he just does whatever he wants and starts attacking everyone. And Star Sapphire flies in and grabs him. And I didn't really get this, but she just, blows up. She says, "This is for Coastal City, you bastard," which I thought was cool because, he and Mongol destroyed Coastal City, and then they just blow up. And he's on the ground all burned up, and she's knocked down. So I don't know what was with that. Luthor here, he hits, I don't know, he just looks so jolly while he's hitting Green Lantern. Oh, but he ends up getting shot in the head. I forgot about that. So Lex Luthor's out. And there's the old double cross. It was Captain Boomerang that did it. He shot him and killed him. And they're like, "Why did you betray the team?" Because Amanda Waller's on the ground and they're talking. And he's like, "It turns out I had brain cancer, and the cancer was probably caused from one of their missions, so he blames them for it. So he wants them all to die." And he's going to shoot Amanda Waller. And he does. Okay, this is an example of the art not being super great. It just looks kind of rushed. But, I might be overly critical too. It's definitely serviceable. So, he stops the bullet. And then the ship shakes, and there's a momentary distraction there, and then it changes the scene. So she'd sent a message to Oracle, basically just saying goodbye, and she has this bomb on her. So they try and stop her, but they don't stop her in time, and she sets off the bomb and blows up Green Lantern Space Station. And then at the end there's Oracle and General Lane, and they're kind of reminiscing about the whole thing. And they'd built a memorial to the Suicide Squad who all died. And that's how the issue ends. So like I was saying, they're two shots, they're completely contained, it doesn't really affect anything. Because, they killed the whole Suicide Squad. So they're just kind of fun, crazy stories. But yeah, I thought it was all right. Let me know down in the comments what you thought. Have you read any of these tie-in issues? And do you enjoy them? I'm thinking I'll probably do another one of these here pretty soon. I've got a bunch of these comics. But other than that, look for my regular reviews on the, that I make with the video editor. The next one, I don't know, I might do the Immortal Men, #1. And then, what else? Oh yeah, we got a live stream coming up on June 2nd. Should be a Saturday. So 9 p.m. Eastern Time, me and another YouTuber are going to be talking about the new 52 animated DC movies. So we picked that because there's exactly 10 of them, and we're going to rank them, our top 10 favorites, each back and forth, my 10 and his 10, and then we'll talk about it. So that should be a lot of fun. That's all for now. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe if you aren't subscribed. Hit the bell for notifications. Hit like if you liked it. And as always, thank you for watching and being a part of DC fans united.